Hey guys, Esdee here. Sorry about the fantastic film quality, but I'm filming on impulse. I just want to take a moment to talk about my plans for the upcoming future. I am going to do some sort of podcast. I probably will be having a couple of guest speakers with me the first couple of times until I can get to the point where it's live and we have like call-ins and writing commentary, that sort of thing that'll keep me talking. I'll probably also keep them fairly short, 15 to 30 minutes, on whatever topic of conversation I pick out. Let's see, what else is there? I am working on some Jello shots for Anime Week in Atlanta, AWA. The primary one is going to be the strawberry peach. I do need to test the amounts. I want to do one that's not so strong on the peach flavor, but also not so strong that you can't tell there's any peach in it. Peach is, of course, the Georgia fruit. So I'll be experimenting. I've got 2 boxes of Jello, one of peach, one of strawberry. We do one that's 2 parts strawberry to 1 part peach, one that's equal parts, and one that's 1 part peach to 2 parts strawberry. We'll see how that goes. I'll include all the measurements for water and whatnot. That way, anyone who wants to experiment in the future with similar sorts of things, they don't have to do their own math. Although I do highly recommend it, because that way you can't really blame anyone else for your mistakes. And it gives you a better understanding on how everything works if you do your own mathematics. They do teach it to you in school for a reason, I think. The other one, the green tea ginger experiment, if I do that at all, it will wind up being what's referred to as a jelly shot, because I'll be using unflavored gelatin. Due to the unflavored gelatin, I will have to have access to a stovetop, as you do have to cook it until the gelatin dissolves completely. Otherwise, it just doesn't turn out very good. So, depending on whether I can find access to a stovetop while I'm at Anime Week in Atlanta, will make my deciding factor as to whether or not I do a second jelly shot. Let's see, what else is there to talk about? I'm getting ready to do an experiment to see how well my caramels ship in this lovely, lovely warm weather we're having. I would prefer not to have to do overnight shipping, so my experiment is just going to take place with the standard expedited 2 to 3 days. I'm giving the person who's receiving it a heads up so that hopefully they can get off the front porch. It's not one of those things where, it's sitting out all day. Because that would definitely ruin the experiment. I'm also going to try freezing half of the batch and not freezing the other half, including a frozen gel packet, which should help things a lot. Let's see, so we covered caramels. We covered the jello shots. We'll have to see how karaoke at AWA will work out. I've not heard anything back at all about possible panel for Anime Week in Atlanta. Unfortunately, I noticed well after the submission date that there was a note on the submission page saying something about they would notify you within a couple of days of your submission that they received it. I never received any such notifications, so there is a great chance that they never even received my proposal. Debating whether I'm going to message them or whether I'm just going to kind of throw up my hands and, call it even. It would be nice to be able to do a panel and, participate a little bit more in AWA than, my standard karaoke and attending of events. But, not having to stress over getting everything ready in time, that would be good too. I always have an acrophone for, panels to present at. A little shout out to my friends at Calamity Labs. Hey guys, you guys are doing some fantastic stuff. Yay to Calamity herself for finally getting her, my thumbs up. We're finally going ahead and getting her bartending school out of the way. That's always fun to get a piece of paper that says you know what you know. and I'm sure you'll learn things, you'll probably teach them things, and I'm looking forward to enjoying anything you put forth in the future. See, shout out to Ed Hill, my karaoke compadre, who is doing experiments of his own with his garden and the ukulele. I'm looking forward to getting to hear some of your backbeats, or whatever it is that you decide to share. And just a general shout out to all my other friends and comrades out there in the internet world. Uh, that's pretty much it. I can't think of anything else to say. Like I said, this was just kind of a spur of the moment. Hey, I've got a webcam. Let's see how well this thing works. Whether or not it'll be edited, we'll have to see. So until then, it's Esdee out.